Kasongo yeye mobali nanga. Yes, soda, natumai mko poa, mko salama popote mlipo, popote ambapo mnaitizama Kenyan Daily Report TV. Mimi niite Felix Mwanda. And as of right now, we are speaking about one issue that has currently disturbed the current regime for a very long time. And that is the issue of Kasongo Yeye silhouettes, which have been made by in every aspect, in every corruption. Yani, the Kasongo Yeye meme has become the talk of the town. What is discussed on social media, when you want to make fun of the government of today, you use the Kasongo meme. But the question that a lot of people have been asking, who is behind these Kasongo memes? Who is behind the silhouettes that have been used to make fun of the regime of President William Ruto? Now, here is where we come to look at it in the broader perspective and what the government, what President William Ruto has even offered his officers to whoever will bring the Kasongo cartoonist to him. Why am I saying this? When you look at the Kasongo memes have created a certain perspective of the Ruto's government, making fun of Ruto, making fun of how the government has been operating. Now, for weeks, the silhouettes resembling President William Ruto and other government officials have taken social media by storm. Kenyans have creatively utilized these graphics to express dissatisfaction with the Kenya Kwanza administration. Now, the trend has sparked widespread discussions, eventually prompting responses from both government officials and the president's communication team. Now, speaking to Citizen TV today, Principal Secretary for Internal Security, Remo Domolo, addressed the phenomenon when questioned about the government's stance on the silhouettes. Rather than expressing concerns or hostility, Omolo acknowledged the ingenuity behind the artwork, the creativity, whether we might not like it, shows the opportunities that are there. Probably there is so much that we can do with technology and take a cue from some of these people. Now, put what Oremo Domolo said aside. Recently, we have been speaking about these Kasongo memes for some time. And let me tell you, within the circles of power, money has been offered, over 20 million Kenyan shillings, to any tech guru in the DCI, the NIS, the National Intelligence Service, the Kenya Police, and even the military, who has the skill to track down the cartoonist who has been creating the graphics of President William Ruto and other government officials. Because these graphics and these cartoonists of the Kasongo memes have been making fun of President William Ruto for quite weeks now, for some weeks now. The memes have become a mockery to the presidency. The memes have become a mockery to the Kenya Kwanza administration. And so, even the president had called Dennis Itumbi on a meeting, sat down Dennis Itumbi, told him that to use every resource they have, even bloggers, to try and track how these cartoonists create these cartoons and how they come out. Track their origin so that you will know who really creates them. And once they know who creates them, then that man was supposed to be delivered to President William Ruto in the State House. Not even to the police. It was supposed to be delivered to Ruto in the State House. Now, that tells you the amount of anger Ruto has against these Kasongo memes that have been created on social media. And when you hear the Principal Secretary, the PS of Internal Security speaking about it, that means they have really been pressured on the issue of Kasongo memes, because the Kasongo memes have been the talk of the town. The Kasongo memes have made fun of the presidency. They have made fun of Ruto. And you know, they've made fun of Ruto, fun of Raila Amolo Odinga, fun of former President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta just recently after the meeting between the both of them. And when you speak about this cartoonist, a lot of people have spoken against it. And reading from one person who also spoke about this cartoonist and caught the attention of the nation and people on social media is none other than Senior Counsel Ahmed Nasri Abdullahi. Ahmed Nasri Abdullahi made comments in regards to the Kasongo memes and how they are affecting the regime of President William Ruto. Yesterday, 2 days ago, after the Kasongo memes, I mean, after Ruto met former President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, Ahmed Nasri Abdullahi said this: I have said many times, but nobody listens to me. Why are the police not arresting this cartoonist? This is not freedom of speech. This is peddling hatred and painting our leaders black. Now, the cartoonist created a certain silhouette of President William Ruto being the captain of a certain boat where Uhuru Kenyatta is in the middle and Raila Odinga is on the back seat. This has been the talk of the town. This has been what has been discussed. And Dennis Itumbi spoke about it, where they, even after the pressure from the president to counter the Kasongo memes, they were given orders to counter these cartoonists, where they even went ahead to create their own silhouettes to counter those that were being produced. So this tells you how the president is so mad with what has been going on and how this cartoonist has affected him. You know, there is certain, you can, fighting some battles that fought even mentally and psychologically. And these Kasongo memes has fought the presidency and the Kenya Kwanza administration mentally and psychologically. This is not a battle that has been fought physically, as we can say. But this guy with this cartoonist has really made fun of the government, has really made fun of this regime. Imagine the president sitting down and saying, I am offering a grand prize of 20 million Kenyan shillings to any tech guru and tech officer that we have under the Kenya Kwanza administration. Whether in the police service, whether in the military, whether under DCI, whether under National Intelligence Service, whoever delivers me the cartoonist that has been creating those silhouettes, then we'll have that man, 20 million Kenyan shillings. And that man shouldn't be taken to a court of law. He should be brought to me. Tell me how that man is angered. Tell me how that man amefikia point kama hiyo. Yes. And right now, because the reason why even the principal secretary of internal security spoke is because right now he is the one that is being pressured, because currently he holds the office of the internal security, kwa sababu we don't have a cabinet secretary of interior. So he is told, make sure that you get that person. And why are these cartoons continuing to be created? Yet I have given an order. Kasongo yeye, mobali na ngai sisi ni wale. Hey, Mungu anapigana design yake. It doesn't matter whether it's a silhouette memes that will be produced, but the government must be called to order. Kwanza sasa wametengeneza ingine ya Joho hapo akifunguliwa kamba, bweka hey, the Kasongo meye, Kasongo yeye, mobali na ngai wagwanodam. Asante sana watazamaji wa Kenyan Daily Report TV. Mimi ni TF K Mwenda. I am your number one political analyst in town. Subscribe.